Hello and good morning. You're listening to Casey Genesis in the AM. I'm your host, Casey Genesis. Happy Friday and happy Friday and happy Friday and happy Friday. I am so glad it's Friday. I'm pretty sure all of you are too. And we're here to get ready to start the weekend. The weather for today in Seattle is something degrees. I'm not looking at the weather app, but I'm guessing it's somewhere in the 50s, right? Somewhere in the 50s, maybe. Yeah. Right now it's in the 40s. Hey, but yes, today it's gonna be 59 degrees, and tomorrow on Saturday it's gonna be 57. So there you go. I'm your weatherman too. So you're welcome, man. I swear, I think I slept like a baby last night. I think I got at least like 9 or 10 hours of sleep. And I swear I've had this headache just about like most of the night. I'm uh, I'm close to getting off my shift. Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready for this weekend. This week has been a trip. Oh, I tell you. I think I need a human connection, man. So I've been getting back into dating apps, um, just swiping, and it's such a huge time waster, I swear. And yeah, it's like, what am I swiping for? It feels like a game. It feels like a mobile app game. Just swiping senselessly, swiping away. But yeah, man, I'm missing that human connection, man. I got it's not just about the sex. I mean, it is about the sex, but mostly I just be wanting someone to hug up on, just cuddle with whenever I can. But I'm not sure if I think I just gotta find a person who would do the whole night shift thing with me. So yeah, 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 man. I'm looking for the human connection, man. Who's not alone with me? I have no problem getting dates or anything like that. But yeah, I'm just missing it. Just missing it. That's part why I've been having like so many dreams lately, man. Can't say who though, but just been yeah, lots of dreams, man. So yeah, I'm good. Just definitely seeing what I can get myself into this weekend or possibly next weekend. Only time will tell. We have we have some news for you guys. Most importantly, this one is based off my dream that I had. I thought it was like by far the best dream I've ever had. It, like like I do have some really messed up dreams too, like some really weird dreams, man. And it feels like that I rarely have good dreams. I guess either like messed up, weird, or it's just downright depressing dreams. I don't know the cause for it, but I don't have any good dreams, man. All my dreams are like really, weird and strange and or depressing. Nothing else. That's all there is to it. But yeah, one of my dreams had something to do with pho, noodles, and ramen noodles. And we'll get more into that later on during the episode. But right now, I do want to present to you guys um some news from different sources. Guys, want to stick with me and wait until the end because that's when it's gonna be. Especially it's gonna be popping. That's when you hear that dream at the end. But yeah, we got more news about news nets. Hello, welcome back. You're listening to Casey Genesis in the AM. I'm your host, Casey Genesis. Collider.com says Archive 81 canceled after one season on Netflix. So, these are my streamers. So, if you've been keeping up, with the latest Netflix series, there's this series called Archive 81, and it has this one guy in it too. Um, Let me put up his name instead of just reading from the article like a normal human being. It's starring Mamadou Afli, Afdi, 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 Mamadou Afdi, and he plays a number of you know films too, like Black Box or Uncork or Jurassic World. Well, he's gonna be in Jurassic World Dominion as well, and he was in the Get Down. Turns out, but yeah, um, yeah, he stars in it, and it's a really good show too. You know, I can't really explain it because it's like one of those shows where it's like you would have to like put notes down in order to present it. It's one of those alternate universe movies. In a way, it's super weird, but it's really interesting too. And I've gotten a friend into it as well. We watched it one day. But yeah, let me read more of it. But yes, it has been canceled after one season, unfortunately. But here it goes. And a bit of a shocker, Netflix is pulling the plug on its horror podcast adaptation, Archive 81, after just a single season on a streamer per deadline. Yeah, the 8-episode series made its anticipated debut back on January 14th, but despite positive reviews and overall decent viewership, that seemed to pave the way for it to stand among Netflix's other horror giants like Midnight Mass and Brand New Cherry Flavor. The streamer opted not to renew it for a second round. It ultimately falls short of what the supernatural horror podcast it was based on has put out, leaving much of the story untapped. It's a bit of a mystery why the series was cut short, even as Netflix tells viewership versus budget as the formula for determining the future of its shows. Archive 81 seemed to be performing well enough on that front, scoring a spot on Nielsen and Netflix's weekly top 10 ratings for originals and even ranking as the top stream series in the U.S. for a brief moment after its debut. Rotten Tomatoes reviews of the series also painting a positive picture, with the critic consensus coming out to a strong 86%. Archive 81 starred Mamadou Abdi and Dina Shahabi, and archivist Dan Turner and as an archivist Dan Turner and documentation Melody Pendress, respectively. The series had an interesting time-bending premise, with Dan hired to a mysterious job to sees him reconstructing Melody's footage from her investigation of cult activity at the Vassar apartment building. Viewers were treated as two timelines of Dan and Melody playing out simultaneously, and as Dan continues to restore the footage, the two form a connection. The mysterious link between the two leads Dan to believe that he can save Melody from her horrifying death nearly 25 years later. Archive 81 had a strong team behind it too, with modern horror icon James Wan producing through his company Atomic Monster, and The Boys producer Rebecca Sonnenschein getting her first crack at showrunning with the series. She also wrote and executive produced the show. Also on board was the Stranger Things director Rebecca Thomas, who took the reins for half of the series, and also executive produced alongside Wan and Michael Clear of Atomic Monster, writer Paul Harris Bortman and Antoine Duhay. The series also starred Martin Donovan, Matt McGorry, Julia Chan, Evan Jonick Higg, and Ariana Neal. The first season of Archive 81 is available on the streamer, but fans of the show would now have to rely on religious podcasts to know more about the story of Danny Melody. Man, that sucks though, man. I never even thought that it had a podcast. It was like very weird. It's a very weird show. I really do like it, but yeah, I never knew that it was based on a podcast, a horror podcast. I think it might be something that I may have to check out. You know, it's probably gonna check it out. See if it's see what it's like. Probably gotta start from scratch. I'm pretty sure the series is like much different from the podcast. So yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it up right now. Podcast. Then Archive 81. Here we go. No architecture. The hell. But yeah, while I'm doing that, up next, Apple will reportedly sell the iPhone as a subscription service. We have more on that next. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back. I'm your host, Casey Genesis, and you're listening to NEAM. So I just checked out the Archive 81 podcast, and I will be, listening to it this weekend. Hopefully, if I don't have too much planned out. I do plan on going out this weekend and coming back in and playing video games and painting. Yeah, I've been having this idea in my head, as far as painting, and I would like to give it a try. I'm trying to make a comeback in the art world. I've been doing this since I was 15, but I've never really gotten, big off of it. I have had like a couple of famous pieces, and that was it though. But I was never really like big, like anyone like famous shit like that. Wasn't a famous artist, so I'm still trying to revive that side of me. But enough of that. We are continuing with Diverge.com. Apple will reportedly sell the iPhone as a subscription service. The service could launch in late 2022 or early 2023. Apple is reportedly working on selling iPhones and iPads themselves as part of their horror subscription service, according to a new report from Bloomberg, whose author Marcus Gurman writes the service could arrive next year. The move would fit into Apple's ongoing push toward subscription services as a whole. Over the past several years, Apple has increasingly been emphasizing recurring subscriptions like Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple News Plus, Apple Fitness Plus, and Apple Arcade as key new revenue streams for the company. Many of those services have already been bundled together into the company's Apple One bundles too. We've already seen a similar shift on the horror front. Apple added a monthly subscription model for its Apple Care extended warranties back in 2019.